Morning, guys. Good morning, guys. I got a wonderful email from a loyal customer. So loyal, they actually hired me a few years ago and they reached out to me today to do some more work. So let me tell you a little bit about this client. Their name is LaShonda, and they hired me, I think, in back 2020 during the pandemic. We got a lot of stuff worked out for them, but I think they hired me before, but we pretty much stopped working on them for about a year. So my service is like a year's worth of service, so that's what you're paying for. Typically, we do resolve issues within a year, and within that year's time, we can accomplish a lot. Now, the credit repair side is where we remove negative items. That can take as little as 1 to 3 months, even sooner than that, if you hire me personally. But the mentorship continues because I want to make sure that I take you out of the negative Nancy world, remove negative items off your credit, and then I implement proactive strategies to help you build your credit over time. That takes months down the line. You guys want to get quick results, but you're forgetting life is long. You need to plan for the long term because next year turns into today very fast, which turns into yesterday, which turns into last year very quickly. And then you look back in retrospect and be like, wow, I really need to implement some patience and let go of the anxiety. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Don't be so excited. Find someone that you can comfortably work with and just relax. Take it day by day. I know that you want a 700 FICO score today, but guess what? If you got it today and who's to say you won't mess it up the next day, then you're back in that revolving door. So it's important to implement credit building strategies. Something that people are not, something that these YouTube gurus on YouTube are not even talking about. They're telling you how to basically remove negative items from people that just are not accountable. Credit repair, the industry is very toxic. I can't tell you how many people call me that are just really rude and nasty. I don't even deal with them. I'm a very positive person, have a lot of great, happy clients, and we don't deal with that, okay? There's a lot of people that think it's okay to rip off creditors, to borrow money, not pay it, and then expect some credit repair expert to remove their mistakes, knowing that those same mistakes are going to follow you like a shadow because those are your habits. You need to change your habits first. I always say, you know, what if you could be fat right now? What if with the snap of my fingers, I took all the fat off your body? Well, it won't be too long until you get back into obesity because your diet and habits and exercise and sleeping patterns and lifestyle are not equating to your well-being and your health. That's the same with your finances. It's the same exact thing with your finances. I could remove, let's say with a snap of my fingers today, boom, I removed all the negative items off your credit. You will be back in the situation probably worse off than you did when you started because of your habits. You know, they did a statistic, you know, the average person that wins the lottery is in a worse financial situation years down the line than they were before. So it's probably better that you don't even win the lottery because you don't know how to manage money. Money can be used against you, especially if you don't know how to use it properly. So financial literacy is something that people are not talking about on YouTube. If you look at Credit Coach Q, if you look at Credit Plug or this person, that person, this person, they're not teaching you the basic fundamentals of borrowing and also the mindset. They're not getting to know you intimately. They're just saying, oh, do this 609 shit, do this privacy shit, and the thing comes off. They're all one-trick ponies. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Do not listen to someone that is from the ghetto or living in a trailer park. Please do not take advice from ghetto people. Do not take advice from trailer park people. Now, you can say that this is being rude, but here's the thing. I'm not here to be nice to you. I'm here to tell you that you could seriously waste your time in your life if you take advice from the wrong people. You want to take advice from rich people. People that have money, that have credit, that live in nice condos like this in a high-rise building on like the 22nd floor on the top of the fucking building. I'm just going to break it to you real fast. I'm not here to sugarcoat it, all right? And I'm not here to be your drill sergeant either or your babysitter. I'm just letting you know, if you want to buy into the BS and because you like what they're saying and you're getting excited or you're desperate or whatever, then that's your coffin. That's your grave that you're going to pick up. But I'm going to tell you flat out, Do not listen to ghetto people. Do not listen to people in trailer parks. Don't listen to people in general unless they have what you have. If you're trying to have a nice body and lose weight, don't take advice from a fat person. It's common sense, all right? Now, I want to share with you this email because it's very important. Are you still skeptical? If you're skeptical on trying to hire a credit repair company, well, this should end your skepticism because I'm going to show you a very, very nice email that we got. And we wouldn't have gotten this email if we didn't already got work for this client. And it's important to know that we've been around for a long time. Okay, our business is not just a fluke. It's battle tested. It's tested through the time. Often people will get a few files, cherry pick things, and then show off their results that they got in their first year of business. But we all know 90% of businesses fail within 5 years. So if you're under that 5-year mark, you're still wet behind the ears. We don't know if your success is real or not because you could be cherry picking your results. And a lot of these YouTubers do that. They show you one thing or two things. They're not really showing you the clients. They're not bringing them on the channel. And there's no reviews. So you want to make sure that the company that you hire has reviews outside of YouTube and has emails like this. And I might even bring them on the channel. Probably not because people are busy and they don't always have time to come on the channel. But let me go right here on the email and we can share it. Okay, so let's turn the camera around. Hi, are you guys still in business and helping with credit? You all worked with me a few years ago and helped me remove quite a bit of negative items from my credit report. And my score went up tremendously. But here I am again looking for some assistance. While I was on an unpaid maternity leave, my credit score took a major nosedive this year. I have since returned to work, but my score is causing roadblocks in getting a few things I needed. I need a loan to help bridge the gap on a few bills I need. I need a new car. Of course, I've been denied these things due to my credit score. I hope this email reaches you and that you are still helping people with their credit needs. Please let me know if there is a new process or website that you use now. Thank you, LaShonda Henry. There you have it right there, guys. Like I said, we don't mess around, okay? I don't mess around. Are you still skeptical? Is that a fake email? Okay, do you want me to show you the original contract that we signed? Most of it's proprietary, but let me see if I can do that, okay? Let me see if I can do that. That's in the other email, because I use multiple emails. We're pretty sophisticated here. So let me just do an email search. Why do some people say, oh, they're masking things, they're making things up, it's all staged. What the hell is wrong with people? Like, seriously. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Right here. Look at all that. You see all that? Those are all the disputes that we did for her. Come on, guys. These are all the disputes that we did for her. See that? Look at that. See, I told you. 2029. See that document's out for signature right there? Okay. Okay. Come on, guys. That was 2021. And these aren't all the emails. Those aren't all the emails that we have with her, because I said we have another email, but I don't want to go into that and open tabs and stuff like that. That's enough. That should be enough to satisfy you if you're still skeptical. I had one lady call. Her name was Christina Olivia. Total bitch, by the way. If you're watching this, then yeah, you're a bitch. She called, and just like other fakes call, they like to waste my time and other people's time because they have no consideration for people's time. And so they do the typical, oh, I'm so excited to work with you. I need this. And oh, okay, I'm ready to sign up. They waste your time. And then they say, hey, send me the contract. I'm going to sign it now. Then you never hear back from them. And then they expect you to crawl back. And then they want to act like you're the one chasing them and that you're the aggressive salesperson, and they flip the script on you. That's how toxic they are. So, Olivia, that's clearly who you are. I mean, congratulations, you wasted my time. You're a person that likes to waste your time and other people's time, and you don't have consideration for professionals or people. Okay, if you're trying to better your life and better your credit, you're not heading in the right direction. And based upon your credit report, yeah, you do not, You need to change, lady. Like, seriously, you need to clean your butt. All right. I'm not going to wipe your ass for you. So anyway, let's put you there because you are mistaken. You do not know me. And all of you fakes, you do not know who the fuck I am. I'm the man when it comes to this shit. Okay. Let me break it down for you morons out there. This lady paid me $15,000. I'm sorry, $1,500. Actually, she paid me, I think, $3,000 because she had another person. So total about, I made $3,000, okay, from this lady. And she's going to pay me probably $3,000 again, okay? Because we helped her. We helped her. And she came back years later. People that are scammed are not going to come back and give you more money. I didn't ask her to contact me, all right? And we did more for her than any other person. Did you see the email list of the disputes? I'm going to count them right now. These are all the disputes. This is how relentless we are. This is how relentless I am with this credit game. So it's fine if there's trolls out there that want to say this and that. They're just trolls. And a lady like Olivia, which is actually, she's stupid. You're going to believe those people? She's like, oh, you know what? I actually did the research. She said this after she said she's ready to sign up. They always change it. It's called the bait and switch. They want to bait you in and then switch you last minute to get you in an emotional state. But, you know, we know your behavior. We know your strategy. We know your tactics. And that's just so elementary. Grown people that have things going for their lives don't do that. There's a reason why your credit is messed up, because your brain is messed up. And most of you guys are degenerate losers that don't deserve good credit. That's just the straight up truth. And that's nothing new or groundbreaking. That's exactly why you got denied. You got denied because you do not know how to handle your finances. You're not honest people. You don't know what a promise is. You have no respect for your word. People that have bad credit are typically bad people. That's a correlation. It's not an absolute. It doesn't mean it's 100% true, but it's usually true. And people all know this. It's up until you can admit, I made mistakes. I made mistakes. I effed up. Now I need to have a mentor to kick me in the butt and give me the roadmap and help me. But just like a personal trainer, if you go in the gym, and a personal trainer should most definitely understand nutrition, lifestyle, diet, and exercise. Not just exercise, because if you don't understand ketosis or people's blood types, if you don't have those skill set in your arsenal, you're only going to be able to help them to build muscle and perhaps maybe lose some weight temporarily. But if you really want a full spectrum, I mean, there's tier levels of trainers and nutritionists, okay? It depends upon your level that you want to go to. If you really want to change, well, it might be necessary that you hire a really, really good trainer that is expensive. But here's the thing, there's a price to pay for everything. Now, just as the trainer can have everything ready for you in your schedule, at the end of the day, you're the one that has to do the fasting. You're the one that has to go to the gym. You're the one that has to get to bed on time. You're the one that has to get your steps in, your 25K steps per day. That's 9 miles a day. If you're not walking 9 miles a day, there's something wrong with you. You're either standing at your computer desk or walking in pace or have a treadmill desk, or you're walking to work and walking to and fro, or going to the grocery store or cycling. You need to fit that in your schedule. If you're not walking 6 to 9 miles a day, we know why you're obese. Look at this, all right? I want to share with you a text message I got from a guy named Scott. Now, Scott is a millionaire. Scott has $1 million business. He's in medical devices. And so typically when it comes to CEOs, smart people that have money and continue to make money and run businesses and have employees and pay taxes and invest in marketing and R&D, they're very, very intelligent people. Their IQ is higher than above average. There's a reason why people are wealthy. Smart, rich people typically have higher IQs than regular people that are just dumb. They have better attitudes. To be a CEO and have a company, you need to be prized with lots of characteristics of a leader and have discipline. It's not easy. It's not easy clearing 6 figures. It's not easy making $1 million a year. It takes a tremendous amount of discipline and self-esteem and self-belief. And you got to be strong. You can't be fooled. Now, let me show you this guy. This is a boom right there. So he says, get me over 800 within 30 days and I'll give you a $1,000 bonus in 2 customers. 2 customers would be the equivalent to maybe like $4,000 to $5,000. So this guy is already giving me like $10,000 right off the bat because we already got results from him. Okay. I have yet to show those results because I'm going to keep his information confidential. I think, I don't know if I discussed that with him, but I'll keep his information confidential right now. Like I said, another thing, we respect the privacy of our customers. Whatever person you saw online, they allowed me to put their shit online. Okay. This person, I don't remember if I'm able to, so I'm just going to give you his first name is Scott, but he is a CEO and he is a millionaire and he's very successful. He's not Jeff Bezos, which is the richest man in the world, but you don't have to be. Okay. The point is, he's probably more richer than the majority of people that have fucked up credit. But like I said, rich people have fucked up credit too. The difference is they know who to trust. They make the decisions, the right decisions. And to be honest with you, there are tons of people like this guy. He's already in the 700s, but he has dings on his credit. There are people that have millions of dollars in the bank and have bad credit. Bad credit is relative to what you compare it to. This person wants to get an 800 score. So to him, in his mind, 700 is bad credit, i.e. it's not the score that he needs in order to get the optimal financing. Because when you're buying millions of dollars of property, the interest level, even 10%, is astronomically high. So every penny counts. That's something that you broke people probably don't understand, is that 1%, 2 percentile mark is actually significant. All the pennies count. This is why rich people are rich, because all the pennies count. So I want you to learn from this. I want to show you these examples of real life people. This person, we might do a case study pretty soon, maybe next week or so. Another thing I want to share with you, let's see here. Another thing is that we have some results here from Ricardo. Ricardo's been on our channel. He doesn't mind me showing his info. And as you can see here, these are results. Okay, these are results from Experian. Okay, I had a video prior to this that showed this. This is all from Experian. Okay, this is all from Experian. And those are the deletions right there. Some person said, oh, he's a fake review. He's lying. That's his report. That's his update. People don't have time to make this stuff up. And you guys should be very wary and pay close attention. The people that are saying that we're making stuff up, they're making stuff up. That's precisely why they're saying we're making stuff up, is because they know that they do it and that's how they think. Often people would declare how they think to. They will reveal to you their strategy. It's like a cheater. A person that cheats on their girlfriend is always going to think that their girlfriend is cheating. They're really insecure. They're paranoid. The person that's committing the crime, the person that's doing evil, that's always going to be paranoid. If you're a hammer, everything becomes a nail. So that's just some food for thought. That's just some word to the wise here. That's some wisdom here that a lot of people don't possess. A lot of you guys don't possess the wisdom that you need to be successful. Don't get me caught up with, I mean, it's your loss if you're getting me caught up with all these scammers and stuff. That's your loss. If you are trying to potentially consider to hire me, that's definitely your loss, because you can see my clients, they're not upset. They're happy. They contribute to the channel. I already have a pretty good following and repeat business. As you saw, LaShandra, she is going to be paying me $1,000 more. She was an existing client. I have lots of clients from years ago that reach out to me and they say, you know what, I'm in a similar situation, from different companies, because I have different companies, and some people can't find me. And that's a shame. So they're still looking. She had to look because, as you can saw, it was Pinnacle Credit Management. Pinnacle Credit Management was bought out. We bought out Pinnacle Credit Management. and it's Pinnacle Credit Repair. Pinnacle Credit Management is still a brand, okay, but it's owned under Pinnacle Credit Repair. All right. So my partner Chris and I, because I have multiple partners, and yeah, so I work with a team of people. So yeah, that's kind of the story behind that. So there might be individuals saying, "Oh, Pinnacle Credit Repair, is it Pinnacle Credit Repair or Pinnacle Credit Management?" It's the same shit. You're not really sharing anything new with people. You're just confusing people because you're dumb yourself, right? So it's like, it's just so funny to me. Like, these new kids on the block clearly do not know what they're doing. So that's a case study for you guys to see. If you're still skeptical, you have to ask yourself, why would a person, if I was a scam, why is a person reaching out to me like that? And why is a CEO reaching out to me and saying, hey, you know, I'll pay you thousands of dollars more and send you 2 people? All right. These people aren't complaining. These people aren't making bad reviews. There's a reason why we have awesome reviews. We have awesome reviews. It's funny because someone's like, I read all your bad reviews. You have a lot of bad reviews. That's completely wrong. All of our review sites, okay, the lowest star rating that I have is a 3.7 rating, and that's on TustPilot. And TustPilot, I want to let you know, if you do a comparison of the reviews on TustPilot as opposed to Best Company, as opposed to other review sites, you're going to see that TustPilot is not showing you all the reviews. It's basic math. Why are there hundreds of reviews on Best Company? And it's another thing. If you look at the reviews, you're not going to find LaShandra on the reviews. She didn't leave a review yet. I didn't reach out to her. I'm probably going to reach out to her after this video to leave a review. So if you see her review that's recent, it's because we reached out to her. But typically we don't do that. We don't need to. But that email alone is worth a 5-star review, considering she's going to pay more money again, and she is happy. You saw the disputes. That's a lot. That's how relentless we are. We're not doing 1 dispute a month. If you're disputing by mail, you're tagging along that stupid slow game. All right? It takes 2 to tango. If the method of communication is through mail, like, what is this, the 1300s, where you send a letter, you know? Come on, what's 2023? Get with the program. All the statements that these morons have made against electronic disputing are completely false. My last video, which you should, maybe I'll leave a link in the description below, where I disproved those fallacies of those people. They said that disputing online, the creditor doesn't have to prove how they verified the account. So you're telling me the bureaus are allowing your rights to be violated? You can't, no. The Credit Repair Organizations Act and the Fair Credit Reporting Act govern how credit reporting agencies report things, verify things, and validate things. You cannot get around that. Those are the laws that have yet to change. The laws govern that. So until there's a class action lawsuit and winnings of a winning case with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau or a civil lawsuit or whatever, you guys are just making up bullshit. You might sound cool to stupid people that are broke, that don't have education, that don't even need credit because they don't know how to use it. They're just going to defraud the system. And I hate to say this, but there's a reason why people have bad credit and they can't get their shit cleaned. It's because the problem is you. The problem is you. No one's going to tell you this. No one has the balls to tell you this. They're going to sell you a pipe dream, take your money, take your attention, and tell you what you want to hear. Those are the types of friends that you probably have. And I'm not afraid to show you this. I'm not afraid to tell you that. A lot of you guys are fake. A lot of you guys don't live within your means. And that's exactly why you're broke here. So until you guys change, you're not going to get any results in your life. So guys, with that being said, I'll be around. If you need your credit fixed, you know how to find me.